think you should be allowed to go. Shame on the Columbia University. Here's a leader of a nation who invites terrorism and exports it, and have participated in it since 1979, when they learned terrorism pays. The United States paid $7.9 billion to get 52 of us out of jail. And for Columbia University to exalt him like this is just a travesty.
See, Iranian Hitler, Ahmadinejad, should be arrested when he arrives, and he should be held as ransom until Iran pays the amount of money that they owe the victims of their kidnapping. And that was former Iranian hostage Don Shera, one of those people held by Iranian criminals many, many years ago. Shera flew airplanes for the Navy for 32 years. He has never been invited to Columbia University. They hate America, and they hate American patriots on top of it all. You know, all of these Ivy League schools are hotbeds of anti-Americanism. And I don't know why you'd send your children to these schools. They're disgusting. A new study came out showing that college seniors know less when they get out than when they went in. That their education in high schools is better than the colleges. That they spend, unless they go into, let's say, a hard field like a science or pre-medicine or pre-law, they're fundamentally being brainwashed to hate America, and they learn almost nothing at all. It's unbelievable to me. So what does it mean you went to an Ivy League school? Most of you come out and you can't make a living anyway. The people I've known who have become very successful or wealthy in my life, the ones I know, either went to a state college or didn't go to college at all. I have never met a person, I mean, I'm sure there are some, there's no question about it, who has gone to an Ivy League school, has done very much with their lives. Usually they come out with a sense of entitlement, and they think that the world owes them a living, and unless they inherit money or they're given a job in a family business, they usually don't know what to do with themselves. They can't get anywhere because they have no street smarts and no drive whatsoever, while the kids who have had to struggle a little bit, particularly if they had to work a job while going to school, they usually do much better. That's what I have discovered. And I'm a classic example of that. I'm a city college boy, Queens College, New York City, and all of my upper degrees are from public institutions, the last one being a PhD from the University of California at Berkeley, which, remember, is a public institution. My children went to California state colleges because one of the reasons I was attracted to California when I first moved here was that they had one of the best public education systems in the country at the time. And I knew that as a guy who didn't have much money, my kids needed a college education. I wasn't going to be able to afford private school for both of them, and I said they could go as far as they wish in the University of California system. It's all up to them at that point. Because at a certain point, it has to be up to the child, not up to the father or the mother. And they've both done very well in life, period, end of story. Now, I'm not saying anyone who goes to Harvard or Columbia is automatically a loser. I didn't say that. But by and large, there's a sense of entitlement from these schools that is astonishing. And on top of it all, I don't know why or how these schools became such hotbeds of hatred for everything American. But Columbia right now is at the top of my list of schools that I hate. Absolutely hate. To permit the Hitler of our time to speak there. And wait, and the audacity of that fraud Bollinger to not permit the press to even be there while Hitler speaks. That's your idea of free speech at Columbia? Bollinger is a chiclet. He's a lox. He's a herring. He's a president of a college.
Savage.